Hi friends, this video is dedicated to the Aboriginal population of Australia, the indigenous people, the indigenous race. Ever since I've been to Australia, I've heard a lot of stories about our Aborigine population, and I've heard all sorts of things, generally negative things, negative viewpoints of people. But to tell you the truth, guys, in the 4 years that I've been in Australia, I've never had one single instance of trouble with a person of Aborigine population. If anything, I've only received warmth, love and affection from people of Aborigine race whenever I've met them. They always tell me, oh, you look like us, you are one of us. You are one of us. That's how they treat me. They're always warm and affectionate to me. And if there's one thing I've realized about Aborigine population is they don't mess with you unless you make them feel unwanted. That feeling you can generate. You might generate that feeling by looking at them awkwardly in a fashion which will give them an indication or a hint that perhaps they are not wanted or they are not liked. That's the only time when they'll react. Otherwise, if you are nice, they are 10 times nicer to you. That's what I've realized about Aborigine population. People say that Aborigine population doesn't work, it lives on dole. But my dear friends, the truth is, why would someone like to work in an environment where they are not welcome? That is their problem. The problem is, I am a person who was born and brought up in India. I've come here to work hard, and there are still people in this country who come and tell me on my face, go back to your country. They don't like me just because of my color. Not to think of it, Aborigine people, they have been living on this Australian mainland for thousands of years. And to think of it, all of us, I'm not just talking about the white race, even the Indian people, the people of Mongoloid race, as well as the people of African origin, we all are outsiders. We have come to their country, and if we tell them that this is how they should live and this is how they should do things, this is what is right, then they have got every right to feel agitated against us. And the biggest problem is, when you are a person who looks different from a crowd and you go and try to fit into that crowd, you become extra sensitive to how that crowd reacts to your presence. Why Aboriginal people don't work is, I'm sure they must look, there was a time when they were mistreated. Initially they were mistreated, they were not allowed to mingle freely. In fact, there's an instance of stolen generation in which their kids were taken away from them because it was told to them they cannot raise their kids properly. We are taking your kids away because we'll tell them how to live their lives. That's how hard things were for them. Now imagine how an Aborigine person would have felt when he would have gone to work in an organization, in a setup where everybody around him was different. He would have definitely felt unwelcome, or maybe he was made to feel unwelcome. Maybe there were people who were bad to him. Maybe there were people who were rude to him. When that Aborigine person would have gone home, he would have told his friends that, nah, they are not ready to accept us. They mistreat us. And the thing is, 10 people would have said, ah, damn, if they are going to treat us like this, we are not going to work. And because the government thought it an easy way out, they thought, okay, we'll give them money and they'll stay out of our working house. We'll give them money and they'll stay out of working places and everything will be fine. That's why government started giving out dole, so that they stay out of places of work. That is the only truth, and that is why that Aboriginal people generally don't work. But I have met Aboriginal people who are in good position, who are doing good jobs as well. That shows that the society has improved on one hand, and there are people who want to work hard provided they are given the opportunity. in my video that I just made before this video, I've declared the formation of Always Shine Australia Party, and one of the objectives of the manifesto of my party will be, I will make sure that I reserve one industry for Aboriginal people. That may be a big industry or small industry, but by reserving it for them, that industry will only employ people of Aboriginal race, no other race, no Indians, no white people, no Asian people, nothing, just pure Aboriginal people, so that they don't feel unwelcome in any way. Perhaps that might give them an opportunity to work on their own terms and realize how much better their life could be if they start working. That is going to be one item on the agenda of my Always Shine Australia Party. Thanks for watching.